Good morning everyone, Val here. The lighting looks a little weird this morning, but maybe because it's kind of like really overcast this morning and there's really no sun coming in. But I have my lights on, so I'm not understanding how I guess it's just, the lighting is really bad. Anyway, I think you can see me. This morning's breakfast is a 3-egg omelet with cheese, my grapefruit, and my fiber drink to go with my vitamins this morning. I'm still tracking in my journal. Like I said, I didn't track over the weekend because we had company and I just took a break from all of that, and I didn't eat great over the weekend, but I have turned it back around. This is a new week. We're starting new. So I ate really good yesterday. And actually my calories were down. Not trying to do that, but the food choices I made were lower in calorie. And they had nutrition. So I had beans for dinner last night. Beans have some calories in them, not a whole lot of calories, but they have a whole lot of protein. And they're really good. And the pork I cooked with them was amazingly good, but I didn't eat a lot of it. And we had watermelon for a side. So this morning, the quote from this book this morning is, in every day there are 1,440 minutes. That means we have 1,440 daily opportunities to make a positive impact. And the quote is from Les Brown. And I was thinking about this quote, and it's saying 1440 minutes, 1440 opportunities to make a positive impact. But thinking about that too, that's 1440 minutes we can change something we are doing wrong. So if we are doing, not making the best, like not making the best food choices. So if you're saying, all right, well, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll start Monday, you know, you can say, I'll start in 5 minutes, because you have 1,440 minutes in a day to change or to make a positive impact, to do something nice. Well, I've sat around and done nothing all day. What can I do in the next 5 minutes to make a positive impact on somebody? Maybe write a card to somebody who's not been feeling well, or make a phone call, you know, to somebody you haven't spoke to in a long time, or, you know, what can you do in the next 1440 minutes, 1,440 minutes to make a positive impact in somebody's life or in your own life? I love the quote. I haven't heard that quote before, but that's a really great quote. So today, what am I doing today? I have 8 cucumbers. So I'm going to do 4 more pints of relish, and I think that'll be my last 4 pints, because that'll make 12 pints. I think that'll be enough for the year. It depends. If we get a whole lot more cucumbers, then maybe I'll do a few more. But I'm not going to do pickles because we don't really eat pickles. I like pickles. I just, for some reason, don't ever think to put pickles out to eat. So I'm not even going to worry about that. I do like my relish. Like I made shrimp salad yesterday for lunch, and I put a little bit of mayonnaise and some relish in the shrimp salad. And basically what it was just shrimp. I could have put celery in there. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but I could have put celery in there. I put shrimp, the mayonnaise, and the relish. And I put it over a bed of lettuce. And that was my lunch yesterday. It was very, very good. But it was low in calories. I only had 6 large shrimp, which I chopped up and used for my shrimp salad. It was fairly low in calories. Besides doing the relish today, I am going to edit a video. I'm going to do a little bit of Bible study and work on my quilt if I have time to work on my quilt, which I should have. again, getting a late start. I've been staying up later at night. I don't know, now that I'm retired, I'm getting where I want to sit and watch videos at night. And it's, and I hate to put the computer down. I'm watching on my laptop while I'm knitting or playing games on my phone. If I'm got to a point in the knitting where I want to stop knitting, I'll pick up my phone and play games on my phone, and then just end up staying up late. And when I'm considering, 11:30 at night late, going on 12 o'clock late, between 11:30 and 12 o'clock. But I'm going to try to back that up to 11 o'clock again, because it makes me get up about an hour later in the morning, which I would prefer to have that hour in the morning to get things done, because I like to sit in the afternoons with my mom on the portal, on the Facebook portal, because she's all the way in New York. And as we all know, she's 91, and I enjoy sitting with her and keeping her company because she lives alone. So it gives her somebody to chat with. She don't get so bored. She doesn't drive. She doesn't go out. So we hang out with her. And actually, I can get some sewing done back in my sewing room while we're hanging out. All right, let me eat my breakfast. Let me go edit a video, and then I'll get back with you. It's 11:16. I'm back in my kitchen. I've done about an hour or so of Bible study. I went and edited a video. It's uploading to YouTube, and now I've come in, I've washed my cucumbers. I'm ready to grind them to start making my relish, and I need about 8 cups, I think. So this is 8 cups. I'm going to try to fill this up with the 8 cucumbers. It should fill it up. That's been working that way, so I'm just going to trim off the edges and get that done, and start working on my relish for today. Cut all of my cucumbers up. I did remove most of the seeds out of them. I'm going to leave the peelings on them. Now they'll go through the chopper pretty good. The peelings may get stuck from time to time, and if they do, I'll just, kind of turn it off and reach in and grab the peeling out. And so I might lose a peeling or two, but most of the time they go through without a problem. I'm going to start grinding them up. I have a 1/4 cup of salt in my bowl here, and I've got all of my cucumbers cut. That's a good 8 cups right there of cucumbers. They look really good. I'm going to pour them in with the salt, and then I'm going to top it with some water, cold water. I'm just going to cover it over with cold water. And then I'm going to stir the salt in. I'll make sure it's covered all the way to the top. Get the salt stirred in there real good. And then we're going to let it sit for 2 hours. I'm going to turn my timer on for 2 hours. I'll let it sit and let the salt soak in. And then we're going to start our brine for this. Now if you wanted to add onions or peppers or anything else, you can. We just like to have plain cucumber relish, so we're just going to go with the cucumbers on ours. Alright, I'm going to set it for 2 hours and come back and start the canning process. I'm going to put together the vinegar mixture. And the recipe is calling for 3.5 cups of sugar, but I'm going to only use a cup of sugar because I'm going to really cut down the sugar in this. I am not one for eating a lot of sugar. So I'm going to also, it's calling for 2 cups of cider vinegar. So I have my 2 cups. It's 1. And then it's calling for a tablespoon of celery seed and a tablespoon of mustard seed. I don't have any mustard seed, and I've been making the last batches with just the celery seed. So I did about 1 tablespoon and a quarter, 1 1/4 tablespoon, which is going to be fine. It's been about an hour and a half or so. I'm going to start warming up my vinegar mixture. And I've washed all of my jars and put them in this pot here with water, and I'm going to start warming this pot up. And I'm going to warm up my lids so they're ready to go. And start warming that water up. So while this is warming up, it's just got to come to a boil. Then I'm going to boil it. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to drain my cucumbers and throw my cucumbers into this pot, and then bring it back to a boil for 10 minutes. Once that is done, we can go ahead and can it. So just letting it come up to a boil now, and then I'll drain my cucumbers and throw them in. Alright, we're going to get this back up to a boil and cook it for 10 minutes. Hot jar. Turn that off. Wipe off the lid. I can put that back in the boiling water. Ooh, that's all right. Exactly 4 pints. Alrighty, I'm going to time this for 10 minutes. There you go. My 4 pints of relish is complete. I'm gonna go work in the craft room. Tonight's dinner is stuffed peppers, and this is what it looks like. That looks really good. My relish is done. Steve is home.
What is it?
Stuffed peppers.
Ooh, yummy.
Yummy. We haven't had that in a long time. So, and we have a little bit of watermelon on the side. All for today. We're going to eat dinner. We're going to relax. I will talk to you all tomorrow. So give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And leave a comment below. So I remember to go check out your channel. And remember, it's all about the adventure.